and there's this guy in a black suit standing on. What are you doing?
I just took a picture. I took a picture. Go ahead, Mike. Don't be so easily distracted.
I'm telling you a story, and your face vanished behind a camera.
Honey, women multitask. I can do two things at a time. I can take a picture and listen.
A cup of coffee with my mom.
Oh, Michael Rowe. My fans love it when I'm a little bit naughty. I probably shouldn't tell people this, but...
You have disc golf at Oakcrest.
We have axe throwing, honey.
What could possibly go wrong? Let's give the 90-year-old a hatchet.
I heard something the other day that was so funny, and I was down at the medical center, and there was
This is a great start.
Well, I didn't take my shirt off or perspire, but it was still kind of demanding reaching, you know. And Dad was pretty good. I took a shower the other day, and the sun was wonderful. I just opened up my robe. Don't tell anybody. Oh, I don't know what Mike's drinking, but it must not be so good for him.
I was coughing on behalf of all of the listeners now grappling with the image seared into their retina of you and Dad playing naked table tennis.
One of the texts asked the guy, did you bring a stool sample and a urine sample? He was supposed to. And his wife looked at him and she said, you didn't tell me they told. He said, oh, I forgot. And on the way out, I heard his wife say to him, you could just give him your underpants. And the sun was giving me vitamin D raised like all over me. And then it occurred to me, there are like 90 windows right across the parking lot.
Because nothing rhymes with 90. What does that sound?
What
Chuck?
is that?
It sounds like a
Is
hamster
someone scratching
crawling over
something?
a...
Oh, I was filing my fingernail. Is that all right?
For God's sakes, would you mind just a little? Just focus. I'm almost done the poem. Sounds like a hamster's chewing its way through a wall of Velcro.
Sorry, Mike.
Full Vanna White for me.
I need to practice this.
There you go. Folks, what you're looking at right now is a one-of-a-kind napkin holder made of sapel or sapelli wood. The craftsman in question is the one and only John Rowe.
This is a hard job.
We're talking about her first bestseller, About My Mother, her second bestseller, About Your Father, try and keep up, and of course her third bestseller, Vacuuming in the Nude.
I see why Vanna makes so much money now. I did tell you that I am now doing banking. I have never,
Wait a minute,
I'm
you're not
85.
You're not doing banking. You're going to an ATM.
Oh, they started water volleyball and chair volleyball.
Chair volleyball? Like
Yeah, and
they
then
use a chair instead of a ball?
Uh-huh. No, we use a big group ball, and it's very light.
The games are over
Very
very
light.
quickly, Chuck. A folding chair comes flying over the net. Dentures go
It's like
skittering
the-
across the floor.
WWE.
While I was in there, some guy came in a uniform, and he had a gun, and he handed my teller this big stack of bills. So he said, now I have 2 more bundles for another bank. How do I get there? And she told him how to get there. And I said, you know what? I'm going that way. I'd be glad to drop it off for you. And he said, nice try. Remember when you were growing up and we would sit around the table after meals and recite poetry? I miss those days. There was a man from Kilbride who fell in the outhouse and died. His grief-stricken brother fell into another, and now they're interred side by side.
When is a seeing eye dog like not on the job?
When
like
he's
when is
at
he off?
home.
And how does he behave when he's off? Is it just like you crack open a 6-pack and just start, humping a stuffed cat or something? Like what do you do?
I did the interview at her apartment, and Larry greeted me at the door with a toy. Well, he likes to lick you. He's a handsome guy who likes to lick you. And he likes
there
to
you
be
go.
close.
There's your title, Chuck.
the object is simple. It's just to keep that beach ball in the air. Well, one night I went, and there was a woman on the front row who was, I don't know, she might have been up in her upper 90s, and she wasn't really aware of what was going on, but she was so sweet. And every once in a while, the ball would hit her in the forehead. Well, it's light as a feather, and it would go back across the net, and everybody would say, "Oh, nice going, Jeanette. That was really good." And then every once in a while, somebody from in back of her would hit the ball. Now, remember, it's as light as a feather, so don't feel like this is abuse. And they would hit her in the back of the head, and it would come back to them, and then they would hit it over the net. And people invariably call, "Oh, nice assist, Jeanette. Great going, Jeanette." And she would smile, this big smile. It's really fun. And really, who doesn't have fun doing stuff like that?
A handsome guy who likes to lick you, with America's grandmother, Peggy Rowe.
A muscular, blonde, handsome guy who likes to lick you. What's not to love, right? You know where Dad is right now?
Do I want to know? Is he on the bocce ball court?
Yeah, he is. He has a game today from 3 to 4. He
Right.
just had his second eye done, so he had to miss the first game. But he played the second game. I let him play the second game if somebody else would pick up his balls for him. And because he can throw them, but he can't bend over. So today, he's all excited he can pick up his own balls today.
Wow,
So
that is a treat.
It won't be a team effort. And I'm sure the rest of the team appreciates it. Dad came running in, he said, "Did you know Eddie Betts died?" I said, "No way." John showed me the flyer thing. He said, "Here's their picture." It was a picture of him and his wife, Thelma. I called his widow, Thelma, to say how sorry I was I hadn't known sooner, because this was several days earlier. Well, Eddie answered the phone. I said, Eddie Betts?" He said, "Yeah, how you doing, Peg?" I said, "Well, I'm in shock. Wait a minute, I'm gonna have to sit down. I received an announcement." And he said, "Oh, let me tell you, you received an announcement that I died." Well, it's not true. I'm not sure why my shoulder's sore.
That's hard. That's a mouthful. I'm not sure why my shoulder's sore.
I'm not sure why his shoulder's sore. Yeah, that's hard.
I'm not so sure why my shoulder's sore.
I'm not so
And
sure
that-
why my shoulder is so sore. Sore.
That sucks.
This is a great Christmas memory. It was August, and I was over at Jeff Wilson's house. Jeff was my best friend in high school. Big dude. Picture in your mind's eye a very, very big senior.
Full beard.
Full beard.
He was
looked
bulky
like a
big,
mountain
not
man.
fat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
not
not
fat,
fat,
bulky.
big.
Muscular and hairy. He looked like a full-grown man. He's like
He was
at
a
18
grown
years
man
old.
at 18,
He looked like
yeah.
a 30-year-old. He was just a monster. Sweet guy, but he had a collie, and the collie's name was Lady. And
Yes.
we were out washing his truck, and this woman, probably 30, is walking up the street, and it's hot outside. You know the way it is at Christmas in Baltimore.
In August.
Jeff is wearing a pair of shorts and no shirt. So it's just this giant, hairy man washing his badass pickup truck. We're washing a truck, and his dog's curled up at our feet, and about 30 feet away, this woman is walking up the street. Attractive woman. And the dog runs over to the woman and starts sniffing her crotch, right? And Lady was relentless with this, because she got a snout like 9 inches long, and she's just all up in this woman's business. And the woman's trying to be nice, but she's so embarrassed because she's got a skirt on, and the dog's face, I mean, all the way up there. It's just, I mean, it is unseemly. And Jeff goes, lady, no. Lady, no. And the dog won't stop. And I'm sitting there watching this, and we're watching the car, and Jeff steps out in the street. He's half naked. He's huge. He's got his beard. And he says, lady, damn it, get over here. And the woman runs over to it. The woman, she's like all flushed, and she pushes the dog, and she literally runs over to Jeff. Like, yes? Can I be of assistance?
Joy to the world.
World, the Lord.
It sounded like this,
Yeah.
right?
Folks, that's how you know you have the audience in the palm of your hand, right? When you're 3/4 of the way through a personal tribute and they start filing their nails, picking their toes, or trimming their ear hair. That's when you know you've got them.
Okay, I'm done.
If you like what you heard,
And even if you don't,
won't you please,
pretty please subscribe? Well, I hate to beg and I hate to plead, but please, pretty freaking